Perfect.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Reaction Therapy. I am your resident psychotherapist, Tom Stevens, here to break down lyrics to some amazing music. And today we get to continue the journey of 21 Pilots, one of my favorite parts of the week, to dive right back into another 21 Pilots song from album 1 all the way to present day. And here we go. Today's song is Taxi Cab. I can't wait to hear it. Can't get enough of Tyler Joseph and his creation, his majesty, and eventually on to the current 21 Pilots where Tyler and Josh are rocking the house. I am so excited. Thanks so much for being here, for being a part of Reaction Therapy and our mission to spread mental health awareness to the world through music and lyrics. Check out the link in the description for our Patreon page. More content over there. You might just like it. And without further ado, oh yes, let's get into this. 21 Pilots and Taxi Cab. Oh yeah, love that piano.
I wanna fall in.
It reminds you to me, like I'm vintage, like I don't know 21 Pilots anywhere near like any of you do, but this just sounds like the beginnings. Like it's just very simple, put together, beautiful. And here comes that voice again. Can't get enough.
I wanna fall inside your ghost and fill up every hole inside my mind. And I want everyone to know that I am half a soul divided.
Wow.
Sometimes we will die and sometimes we will fly away. The way you're by my side until my dying days. And if I'm not there and I'm far away, I said, don't be afraid.
These deep messages from him, and it takes a lot to read into these. I don't care who tells me what. It is not as simple as breaking down these lyrics just obviously. These are not obvious. They have deeper meanings, and I think to understand them, to understand the purpose of the lyrics, to understand the music that's behind it, which I listen to so closely, and also to hear, I keep hearing church, I keep hearing God, I hear the element of spirituality, and what is the meaning? What am I searching for? Who is this that's there? And I keep hearing God. Don't be afraid, I said. Like this song, the lyrics sound so sad. Like, you know, sometimes we die and sometimes we fly away. Which is it going to be? And what is the end all of this purpose of our being here on earth? I just keep hearing it.
I'm there and I'm far away. I said, don't be afraid.
Yes.
I said, don't be afraid. We're going home.
Yep. I'm still sitting here wondering what the taxi cab is. Sometimes when I see these songs, I'm thinking, where in the world is this title fitting in to this song? You know, a taxi cab you take, you travel somewhere else, and maybe that's it. They take you to a certain destination, you get dropped off, that's where it goes. I just haven't heard it mentioned yet. And then I hear these instrumentals that I just could have by themselves. Honestly, love Tyler's voice, love the melody, love the lyrics, but that song and the instrumental, incredible. be taught. I want to be taught. I want to sit with him and hear the purpose, the meaning, and get the understanding of what all of this is about, because I don't begin to just read everything into it, but I hear it in his voice when he strains and he stretches things out of how important and impactful those lines and lyrics are, because some of these lyrics are over my head. I'm an educated man, but sometimes these are deeper than me.
Help me carry on, but at least you heard. Oh, sometimes we will die and sometimes we will fly away. The way you're by my side until my dying days. And if I'm not there and I'm far away, I said, don't be afraid. I said, don't be afraid. We're going home.
Do you hear that? I can imagine this in concert. And I just wonder how much they play the original songs like this very often. Because sometimes artists, I think, they must get tired of playing the popular songs that everybody wants and they repeat them over and over. And they must have other songs from albums that they really like and would like to play. I wonder which ones. That's a question I would have for him. Which songs do you never get to play in concert that you really wish you did because they matter to you or they're more meaningful to you, but maybe to the general public, not as they just didn't catch on as much? Because sometimes I think artists, they create this music. It's not like they hate music they create. They like the music they create, and it has a personal meaning to them. Don't be afraid. And you just barely got that out. We're going home.
We're going home.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the hearse ran out of gas. A passenger
sir.
person grabbed
Yes,
the map,
sir.
and the driver inside it contrived a new route to save the past. And checked his
Yep.
watch and grabbed a cab, a beautifully planned taxi cab. A cab had it cleared out back.
There it is, people. The taxi cab has come into the scene. Oh, when he just starts spitting out the rap, switches gears completely, had me just kind of mesmerized there at the beginning of the song. And now we hit this. How he just does it so conversationally. Listen to these lyrics.
So the hearse ran out of gas. A passenger person grabbed a map, and the driver inside it contrived a new route to save the past.
Yep.
Checked his watch and grabbed a cab, a beautifully planned taxi cab. A cab had it cleared out back, and two men started to unpack. Driving once again, but now this time there were three men, and then I heard.
Man, the hearse ran out of gas. Your trip to death, it's over. Ran out of gas. Let's get out of there. Let's get a taxi cab and let's move on. This sounds so much like other music that he's created. Sometimes I hear that like in Migraine. I can hear the similar kind of sound. And now there's three of them though. And what's the purpose of the three?
To unpack. Driving once again, but now this time there were three men, and then I heard one of them say, I know the night will turn to gray, I know the stars will start to fade when all the darkness fades away. We had to steal him from his fate so he could see another day.
Sir.
Then I cracked open my box, someone must have picked the lock. A little
This is so cool. This is me. Totally my experience. It could completely be wrong or not your experience at all. But when I hear him say, we just cheated death, we just got him away from what was a certain death in life, your soul, not a literal death. I think it's more just we got you escaped and away from the death you were walking into. And now you are walking into life. We're breathing life into you. Steal him from his fate so he could see another day. And then little light. There we go. I just love this. Is really good.
when all the darkness fades away, we had to steal him from his fate so he could see another day. Then I cracked open my box, someone must have picked the lock. A little light revealed the spot where my fingernails had fought. Then I pushed to open more, pushing up against the door.
Like he's crawling out of a casket, man. Like he's been trying to claw his way out of there and get out, and the little light shined in and showed the spot where he was trying to pick it away. People are trying to get him out of there.
Where my fingernails had fought, then I pushed to open more, pushing up against the door. Then I sat up off the floor and found the breath I was searching for.
Yes.
They were 3 men up front.
Yes.
All I saw were backs of heads. And then I asked, am I alive and well, or am I dreaming dead? Then one turned around to say, we're driving toward the morning sun,
Yes.
where all your blood is washed away and all you did will be undone.
So good. This is like the story of Jesus. Now, not being religious on it, but he's describing kind of the Bible piece of like, we are walking towards the sun. We're walking towards light. You now have been washed clean of all of that disgusting misery from the past, and you now are free. This really is... How long does that go? How long did he hold that, stretch that thing out, yo? "21 Pilots, Taxi Cab won me over." What an incredible, incredible song. Almost 2 songs in one from what I could hear. And the feeling that comes out of his voice and out of the instruments is incredible with 21 Pilots. Can't get enough of it. This journey's amazing. And it tells me the story of life where no matter how dark it gets, this is so mental health focused, no matter how dark it gets, keep clawing those fingernails. Keep trying your best to live a different day, another day, to make tomorrow a little bit better than today was. And you never know what's going to come or who's going to come rescue you. Could be a figurative person or a literal person or a situation that rescues you from the darkness, and you start driving towards the light. And all of a sudden, you find the breath that you've been looking for. There it is. Remember, though, this isn't real therapy, just Tom breaking down lyrics to music. If you want professional help, check the link in our description. There are resources there. They might be able to help you. And thank you for being a part of Reaction Therapy, because you know what I want next. I want your comments, your feedback. I need to learn what Taxi Cab is about, what this story is about, what he was meaning in this. I just love hearing what y'all have to say, and I really appreciate y'all walking along this journey of 21 Pilots with me. I'm having a blast, loving it. Check the link for our Discord server, the merch we have, and our Patreon page. More content there you might like, and I really appreciate all of you for being here. Nick and I are so grateful. Thanks for this, and I'll see you on the next Reaction Therapy.